Championship. Wait, no.
No.
Single race, sorry. Continuing on. Medium. Stig. I probably should have gone easy, but you know what? I just, for some reason, I like a challenge. Bolton Park. This sounds fun. Is there a consensus as to what the best tracks in these games are?
I suppose so, but you'd have to look up like an extensive wiki about it.
Fair enough. Man, this is a bulky car.
Yeah.
There's another chrome car here. I've got chills that multiply, and I'm losing control.
Quite literally.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Oh no.
Oh dear.
No.
Man, that Yokohama brand really goes around, because
No!
conventional arcade like games like Rage Racer to
Darn it!
simulator games like these. Well, so supposedly simulator games.
No.
And your number plate says Flex.
Flex. Let's get physical, physical. Let me see your car flex. Oh no. Oh no! Come on! Why do you do that? I'm not even trying to spin out, it just does that! This is the perfectionist in me.
Perfectionist in a pink Cadillac.
Sounds like an electric guitar. Okay, stop it. No, you crying a river! You know what? I'm not restarting. So I'm curious to see the icon on the... Yes, I am. I want to get through this first part without spitting out. Oh, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I crashed a chrome car over you. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. It just really doesn't agree with this car.
Quite. Okay, try not to accelerate too much. Okay, brake. Okay, there we go. And there we go, it didn't spin out. Brake. Brake. Okay, well, accelerate there. Other times I was just, not accelerating. There we go.
Just casually crashed into the sign.
Yeah, just casually crash into things. You'll be alright. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Is it just me or does this car easily spin out?
Yeah.
I think it does.
Needless to say, saying that, needless to say, as far as I'm aware, that there hasn't been any of these kind of Cadillacs used in racing. Probably for a good reason.
Yeah, I can definitely see why. Yeah. Should have picked the easy option. I guess where's the fun in that? Unless easy is a medium difficulty for our standards. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna try to drive the car. It's a nice, pleasant day to drive about in the park, eh?
Oh, that still looks a bit cloudy, but...
Well, it said it was gonna be cloudy. I'll stick with the cloudy scenarios. Good grief.
At least you got the hard top on.
Yeah, imagine what we'd be like with an open top, especially with the tank. Don't mind me, just taking a shortcut. No. Okay, I'm convinced this car spins out easier than others. There must be some expert who can just do this smoothly with the Chrome car online. There has to be. Good grief, they've caught up! They've overlapped me. That's how terrible this car is.
Probably, yeah, because I suppose it's similar to how in fighting games and that, they sometimes, the unlockable characters and that are deliberately sort of worse than the regular fighters and that.
Like
just to
with
give
the tofu block from Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, or the old guy that you unlock in Tekken 3 and that, who's deliberately sort of terrible in that, except for one really, really powerful move in that gives him, gives him an advantage in that. The idea being that that you get really sort of hard to use characters and that, or cars and that unlock later on in that. Once you
Chrome car's doing well.
To give you a bit more of a challenge.
Crying out loud! Look, I'm genuinely trying to race with this thing.
And they're all genuinely trying to win.
Shut up!
Oof.
I've already won. We've already done it.
Yeah, they're all just sort of when you that just come on, catch up, come on.
Thank you. Just what I needed. Thank you. Who'd have thought a crash would send you in the right direction?
Yeah. Don't test that out in reality, anyone.
You'd be surprised.
Well, I suppose it worked for Jigsaw, I suppose.
The pain's almost over. Come on. certainly gave the promise on collision physics. Right, let's see the logo for the Chrome car. It's probably just going to be the logo on the... Right, so...
there we go.
There we go. That's a bit of an odd choice for the Chrome car.
Yeah, weird logo. Anyways, so will that do it? Yep.
Yeah, that'll do. Pretty fun game. Pretty fun.
Okay. Okay.
So after playing 6 pretty decent games in my opinion of racing games, now we've got to rank them from third to first. So Callum, what would you place third in that in our pick?
Let's see. Okay, process of elimination. Let's see. Just trying to figure this out. Right, let's see. This one.
What would you consider last? Like out of all the games here, what would you consider last?
Probably what we used to. This one's a bit too basic. And this one probably the last place because this has a really unfair mechanic with the life stages. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're fun games, but in comparison to the rest, this just has an outright unfair mechanic. So that places it last.
So 6th, 5th.
Yeah.
In that. So what would be 4th place?
Ooh. Let's see. Trying to think about it. Tell you what, why don't you rank them and then I'm still trying to make up my mind.
Okay, right. Let's see here. I would consider Gran Turismo 1 first place in that. No,
you mean Gran Turismo 2?
Gran Turismo 2, no doubt about it.
First place, okay.
I'd put WRC Arcade second.
Alright.
And preferred, I would either go for... I would personally go for Porsche Challenge.
Alright.
That would be my 3 picks. So
first, second, third. Alright, okay.
So what would you... So...
First, second, third. Yeah, I'm definitely agreeing that these are the top games we've been playing out of the selection we've played recently. Let's see. I mean, I would have placed Gran Turismo 2 in there if possible, but I think for me personally, what puts these over the edge is that, I should have tried out the Gran Turismo 2's multiplayer mode for certain, but this championship mode has quite the knack for it, for just the sheer chaos of it, and not to mention those cheat codes are ridiculously fun. And this also has a commentary from Tiff Needle, so for any of you racing fans, this will also add to the immersion, as well as having familiar locations. I mean, Gran Turismo 2 will have more variety, but I think there's something a bit more fun to be had with this specific game. Although I would say that Gran Turismo 4 will top any of these.
Okay,
to be fair.
talking third.
WRC, this is a rally racing game. quite a different take on it. So it's got it's quite interesting, a variety of just handling these rough tracks and knowing how you can handle the cars and just your competition of trying to get through it. And the challenge is often the track itself more so than the racer itself. Interesting take. I chose Porsche Challenge in first place because I think the concept of having characters interacting off one another, I think that's a very fascinating concept for me. I mean nowadays, like, you get stuff like Sonic Racing Crossroads today where you'll get these rival character interactions. I mean, this is more of a subtle thing in Mario Kart where there's an implied rival character if you're paying attention to the behavior of the CPU for each different character, but it's more subtle. But in Sonic Racing Crossroads, the rival characters are up in front for you to compete against.
Alright.
But here, for a PlayStation 1 game, this goes even further by having characters directly interact with one another based on which characters they like and how much you bump into one another and stuff like that. And plus the fact that I like the way the game controls and that the simulation. I know this is gonna make people roll their eyes, but the fact that the simulation controls are not too different from the arcade controls, so people going into the simulation from the arcade mode won't be too alienated.
Alright then. I'm not sure if people will agree to that pick particularly, but hey, that's your opinion.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Gran Turismo 4 would top any of these any day. So I'm not dissing Gran Turismo 2 by any means. It's just that I like these three for different reasons. Any reason you'd like these particular games with this particular order?
Yeah. I just quite like the sort of the controls in this, even though I didn't do well compared to you in that. Well, I mean, admittedly, you were kind of being a bit dirty there in that, pardon the pun.
Dirt in your eyes.
I just I don't know, I just quite like the sort of the vibes of this game. And the controls are quite nice. Yeah. And Gran Turismo,
a classic.
What can you say in that? Fantastic graphics, fantastic controls. Like tons of cars in that. Like, we're talking 600.
Oh yeah.
And just overall outstanding classic.
Alright, so okay, now that we've got that in check, there we go. So this is my ranking.
So here we go, folks. Three classic PlayStation 1 games, games in that down in it, and don't worry, folks, in that. Well, we have been plenty more of these down the pipeline.
Fetch over the Gran Turismo 2 for a moment. I mean, this was my ranking. Your ranking was Gran Turismo 2 as number 1.
Yes.
And then it was Porsche Challenge at number 2. Oh no, it was Porsche Challenge at number 3, right?
Porsche Challenge at number 3, yeah.
Right. So this is your ranking. So ideally, if this is no, don't put that back. So if I rank this at number 1, you rank this at number 3, and this was ranked at my number 3, and then this was ranked at number 1. Just taking it into overall consideration. I suppose we'll let people smarter than us decide.
Alright, well that's it for today, folks, and like I said, we'll keep them tuned in future and that, and we'll be having more of these videos down the pipeline.
Yeah.
So until next time, I'm Lewis.
I'm Kel. And join us later for more Hello Retro sessions. See ya.
That's supposed to be like a sort of a trick, like a demo on that for like showing off like trailers and that for like games coming out during sort of 1997.
A Namco demo.
Yeah.
So they had a demo disc in here as well as the game itself. Man, they really were all the rage, these demo discs. Not just in magazines, but in the game, the actual game boxes themselves too.
Yeah, it's all trailers and that. No playable demos, I'm afraid.
Also, this woman, isn't that the same woman
Yep.
from Ridge Racer?
Yep. Was it Rico Manesi, I think?
Right.
Yes, this is actually her. This is actually the first game that she appeared in.
Has she appeared in any of the other games?
No, this is her very first appearance.
No, I mean, she appeared in this. She appeared in Ridge Racer. Has she appeared in any other games after?
Ridge Racer Type 4 and that. She would appear in later games like after Ridge Racer Type 4. I can't remember anything past Ridge Racer 5, I believe.
How is she not almost as famous as Solid Snake at this point?
No, like I said, as far as I'm aware, in that she's only made like about three appearances. But
So Rage Racer, Ridge Racer, and Ridge Racer 2.
Rage Racer Type 4, and Rage Racer 5.
Right. My mistake.
It's kind of not uncommon practice and that for all the previous Ridge Racers and that to have a sort of bunch of lovely ladies and that promoting their material.
Hey, it works for people like us, eh? Anyway.